We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. Sheds off the tackle. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. On play action, Prescott. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Play action now, Prescott. He's going to look deep down the field. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. At their own 23-yard line.
Step! Hey, 31!
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now it's Watson. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Extra point forthcoming. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. 14, Commanders nothing. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Nwangu now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue. Oh, right on the heels of the pick 6, another ball intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Goes with the out route and completes it to Swift. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Prescott now. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves.
And now Watson throws another interception. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Go to 54, go to 54.
Prescott on play action. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, kill. 26.
On third down, it's Prescott. And he's got it. Touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys add 6 to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half.
Commanders, nothing.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
One thing they definitely like about this youngster is his motor. He is full throttle on each and every snap. Loves to get after the quarterback, and that has to feel good to him right there. His first career sack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 31.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this first half.
Commanders nothing.
So plenty of fireworks here early. 35-0 now as the kick is away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
The 27-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Here's Watson.
2nd and a yard.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
46. Kill. Hey, kill. Hey, kill.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Kill.
2nd down, Prescott. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big this early. But that's the spot. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
Watson now to throw. That is caught. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Here is third down at 4.
47. Here we go, 47.
Here's Prescott. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. To throw is Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott sliding out of the pocket. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A big play here for Dallas. 45 yards. They'll throw again. Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. That's taken in by Duvernay. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
Here we go, 47. 47. Here we go, going to 53. 26.
Now Prescott. This is caught. Touchdown. CeeDee Lamb from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle, and it is 42-0.
42. Commanders nothing.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense.
And now here is another interception. And to the 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line, that's where they'll take over.
At the 43-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 46.
Throwing, Prescott. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Hey, kill.
2 yards. First down, Dallas.
Waste of time. Can't we teamwork?
Prescott on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
On play action, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Hey, kill.
Prescott. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4, and the Commander defense able to hold. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to them. 11 yards and a 1st down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
To throw is Watson. And that is incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. To the air yet again, Watson. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 35.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Watson. Throw out wide is incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10. Now Watson. Over the middle here to Brown. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
Watson looks to throw again. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on third down.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Watson off play action. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Nwangu now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The cover. And he's dropped at the 18.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Now Watson to the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Watson, he's going to move him around.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Watson throwing on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Turner. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 2. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? On play action, they'll throw. And now here is another interception. And the Cowboys are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
On the ground with a tight end. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are pouring it on. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's got it at the 10. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. He's got Turner. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Commanders are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there's no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. 2nd down, Prescott. Flushed out right. Open man is Duvernay. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Prescott now. Touchdown, Cowboys! Devin Duvernay, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have widened the gap now to 50 points. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Commanders 6.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it fourth down. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on fourth.
You gotta snap it.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
First down 10 at the 28-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he will find his man on the outside. Touchdown! A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Commanders 6.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
For a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard
Watson.
line.
Eluding the pressure. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Prescott's pass intercepted.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On second down, here's Nwangu. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The offense on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Another run now for Nwangu. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Hey, you got to snap it. You got to snap it.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete. Looked like it might have been intercepted, but he's out of bounds. And a good thing, too, probably. That would have cost him yardage. And now they'll get the ball back on the turnover on downs. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Prescott.
At the 16-yard line.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He's got room past the 30. And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Prescott on first down. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Prescott yet again. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 2.
On play action, Prescott.
45-yard line.
Ball delivered complete on the crossing route Gallup. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Cowboys 71, Commanders 6.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. This one left side caught by Gibson. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. This pass into the hands of Turner. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 33.
6 yards.
To throw is Watson. Turner is there for another one. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
Jose Borregales set to kick off.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term. Here's a diving catch right side, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Well, Prescott here to throw. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Going for the deep ball. He's got a man complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Prescott looks to throw on first. This will be caught inside the 10. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. To throw is Prescott. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago.